Hey everybody, thanks for clicking on this video. My name is Renee. This is my channel, The Hermit's Moon, and I pull oracle cards and tarot cards every day and help us figure out what our focus needs to be and how we need to get there. So let's go ahead and get started and see what the focus is for today. We have Dragonfly Spirit. Truth transcends illusion. You know, the truth always comes out is what I always think of when I see this card. So whatever's going on in your world, if you are, number one, if you're doing something underhanded or whatever, it's a warning to stop. You need to remember that karma is real. What goes around comes around. The energy that you are putting out into the world is going to come back into yours. So make sure that you're putting out good energy. But the truth will always come out, and the truth will set you free. So if you are living in illusion and maybe not projecting the true situation around you, I invite you today to think about being honest with yourself first, and then with everybody around you, because the truth does come out, and when it does, it will set you free, but there might be some repercussions to deal with when it does. Now, I love dragonflies. They're a beautiful symbol of change and transformation, and I live on the Gulf Coast, so I see dragonflies a lot. If you see one today, think about the truth and what that means to you, whether you're living your truth or not, and how you can use the truth to build and transform a better life for yourself. Okay, let's take a look at our tarot messages. The Ace of Cups. Okay, it's interesting that this card showed up in this reading today because the aces are about blessings from the universe. The aces are also about new beginnings. And when I pulled this card, whenever I see dragonflies, even though it talks about truth transcending illusion, dragonflies also, like I said, represent change and transformation. So a change or a new beginning with this beautiful Ace of Cups. Now, I went down a road with the Dragonfly Spirit card talking about living your truth and asking you if you were being an honest person. So when I see the Ace of Cups here, I think about relationships. Is your relationship truthful? Are you being honest with your partner about everything? It doesn't necessarily have to be a cheating moment. Maybe there's something going on in the relationship that you're hesitant to share with them. Today might be a good day to get that out there. Let's pull a clarifier card here. I'm doing my daily readings a little bit different. This doesn't have to be a love relationship either, guys. This could be somebody you work with, a neighbor, a family member, but it's about using your intuition and feeling like you're the honest, best version of yourself. Okay, give us a card, please, Spirit. Let's just take a random card here. The Grim Reaper. Okay, the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. That's what we're talking about here today, transformation and the truth, transcending illusion. If the relationship is an illusion, it's time for the relationship to end, or at least the situation, so that the real relationship can evolve and grow. That's what the Grim Reaper is telling you. I'm not saying necessarily go out there and break up with your partner, especially if you're cheating or if somebody around you is hurting you in that respect. It's just time for the truth to come out so that you can work on the relationship the way that it should be. Okay, let's look at our next card. Here, let's move it like this. Okay, the Six of Swords, moving on. Another card telling us that it's time. It's time to deal with whatever the situation is. I feel like that the truth, when it comes out, maybe that's what your fear is that someone is going to move on, or that you're going to be forced to move on, and maybe you're not ready to. But it's time for the truth to at least be dealt with here. And when we see the Six of Swords, it's usually moving out of chaotic waters and into calmer waters. And that's what happens when the truth comes out. We feel like a burden's been lifted, and our heart rate just automatically, our pulse and our heart go down. Because when we're living in our truth, we're not having to cover our tracks, and we're not having to cover our stories and keep them straight. That's another reason it's time for the truth to come out in a situation. Let's pull a clarifier for this card as well. Spirit, what do we need to know about this Six of Swords? What is this Six of Swords telling us? I feel like this card wants to come out. Twin flames. Okay, let's read it. Yin and yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. Okay, your relationship will grow once it can start from a place of honesty and truth. We have these relationship cards on the table. This Ace of Cups is all about relationship. The cup suit deals with the love in our lives, the feelings that we have for people. And this twin flame card, even though it's clarifying the Six of Swords, these cards are all working together. So you're going to gain balance in your relationship once the truth comes out, where you have an actual situation or relationship to work with. Because when you're living a lie, that's nothing. You can't work with that. There's nothing good that can come from that. And you can't build on a lie. You can, but you're not building towards bigger and better things. You're just building more deceit. Okay, let's look at our last card. The Three of Wands reversed. This is about lack of opportunity showing up for us. And I feel like if we are not willing to be honest with ourselves, we're going to miss out on opportunities for true happiness. Because when you're living a lie, you don't get to experience happiness in your life. If the relationship is fake, you're not going to have the real happiness that you deserve, because in your heart you know it's not what it's supposed to be. So honesty is going to give you the opportunities to have real relationship and real truth. I feel like that's what our cards are about today, really. I said this can be a work situation as well, or a neighbor, but I do feel like the cards are really pointing us in the direction of this being a love reading. Let's pull a clarifier for that Three of Wands reversed. Palm tree. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Those are all of the qualities that you're going to develop in this relationship once it's open and honest and you know what you're working with. Okay, the palm tree, there's no stability and no security when your relationship is built on illusions. Illusions are not stable. They are not secure. They're pretend. And we live in the real world. So it's time for us to put real, honest truth into our lives and build on that stability. Okay, everybody, that's our reading for today. Some heavy stuff. I changed the cards up at the last minute. So if you're new, I hope you will decide to subscribe to my channel. Please give this video a thumbs up if it resonated, and leave me a comment. I'd like to know what you're dealing with. Let's get to know each other, okay? Have a great day, guys. I'm sending you joy, love, health, and wealth. Mwah.